All right, Eagles Nation, what's up? It's your boy, the voice of the Green Bloods, coming at you live from the heart of Philly. Welcome back to Eagles Eternal, the ultimate spot for all things birds. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button right now and join over 500,000 diehards who never miss a breakdown, because we're in this together, through the highs, the lows, and every single Philly special that makes us scream. Today, oh man, we're diving deep into the secondary drama that's got the whole city buzzing, like a tailgate at the Link before kickoff. Vic Fangio finally dropped the mic on what we've all been yelling from the South Philly stoops, Kelee Ringo's struggles at CB2. But hold up, is it really that simple, or are we picking the lesser of two headaches? Stick around because we're breaking it all down, with some fire history, player spotlights, and a prediction that'll have you pounding that like button. Let's fly, Eagles, fly!
First off, let's set the scene, because if you're an Eagles fan, you know the pain at cornerback 2 has been rougher than a cheesesteak with extra whiz on a bad day. We're talking week 6, fresh off that gut-wrenching 34-17 loss to those smug Giants. Yeah, the ones who think they're still relevant post-Eli. The Link was electric as always, 70,000 strong chanting fly, Eagles fly, from that anthem born in the 80s out of pure defiance. But man, it turned into a nightmare quick. Kelee Ringo, our third-round kid out of Georgia back in 2023, gets torched early. Missed tackles left and right, penalties stacking up like green jerseys in the end zone. He gets yanked in the second quarter, Adoree' Jackson slides back in, but then Quinyon Mitchell, our shiny first-round gem, goes down hurt. Boom! Ringo's forced back out there, and it's just inadequate. Coverage blown, receivers wide open, and suddenly it's 17 points carved up like a Thanksgiving bird. Oof. But here's the thing, fam, this ain't new. It kicked off in training camp. Ringo and Jackson duking it out like two alley cats over the last pretzel. Both looked shaky in preseason, but Jackson snagged the start. Crushed it? Nah. That Dallas opener? Horrendous. Cowboys lit him up like the Liberty Bell on the 4th. But credit where it's due. He bounced back solid against KC and the Rams. 2 wins that had us 3-2 before the skid. Then boom, injury in LA. Ringo steps up for 3 games. A mixed bag, highs and lows, until the Giants expose the cracks. Now let's pump the brakes and talk real talk, because I know half of you are in the comments already torching Ringo like he torched that coverage. But was he as bad as we thought? Enter Vic Fangio, our defensive coordinator wizard. The guy who turned the 49ers D into a nightmare back in the day. Media day hits, and Fangio doesn't sugarcoat it. Reporter asks about the CB2 worry, and Vic's like, well, we got to settle in and find someone out there that we can rely on. I think we have the guys that can do that. We just got to get him playing better. Straight fire, no fluff. Then the big one. Was Ringo just straight up bad against Big Blue? Fangio doesn't mince words. He just got beat. Mic drop. And the burning question every Eagles fan's been screaming since July. Who's the starter? Vic leans Jackson. You know, right now, probably would be Adoree' with the way we're going to do it in the game. And when Q went down, we played them both. Harsh truth, Philly. It's like choosing between a hangover and a headache. The lesser evil is Jackson for now. Even if his PFF grades a dismal 45.8, ranking 149th out of 170 corners league-wide. Ringo edges him at 51.5, 133rd, slightly better, but still scraping the bottom of the barrel. Stats don't lie, but neither does the tape. We're talking missed tackles, blown assignments, stuff that'd make even Reggie White roll in his cleats. But yo, let's zoom out, because this secondary saga, it's got that classic Eagles grit written all over it. The kind that ties right back to our DNA. Think about it. Founded in '33 during the Great Depression, when Frankfurt Yellow Jackets folded and Philly said, nah, we're building something unbreakable. We've been through it all. The '60 NFL championship with Norm Van Brocklin slinging it like a Philly legend. That dog-kissing Super Bowl parade in '18 after the Philly special where Nick Foles hit Trey Burton for the ages, and don't get me started on Super Bowl 59 this year, 2025, when Jalen Hurts finally hoisted that Lombardi under the Vegas lights, avenging LVI like a boss. 31-24 over the Chiefs. Hurts with 300 yards and 3 scores. A.J. Brown mossing fools left and right. That win? Pure Philly resilience. The city that birthed Rocky Balboa, where underdogs don't just fight, they knock out the world. And our secondary? It's the latest chapter in that underdog tale. Remember, the Vicks schemes are gold. These guys just gotta execute. Philly fans, y'all fuel us. Keep that energy roaring. Expert take: Albert Breer from SI lit up the Giants' upset. New York's D schemed perfect, pressured Hurts into that INT late. Eagles? Secondaries, their Achilles. Breer's spot on. We gave up 380 yards passing. But flip it. Our run D's elite. Carter with 3.5 sacks, Sweat leading the league at 5, holding foes to 85 yards a game. That's Fangio magic, pinching the edges like a perfect roast pork sandwich. Looking ahead, Eagles Nation, what's next? We're 3-3, staring down a must-win against Washington in Week 7. Those Commanders with Jaden Daniels slinging lasers. Prediction? Hurts cars M for 280 and 2 scores. A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith. Our speedy duo, Brown 6 feet 1 inch frame, snagging 800 yards already, stretch the field. Defense? Jackson starts, Ringo nickel, and we force 2 turnovers. Win 27-20, get back to .500, and eye that playoff bye. Broader picture? This secondary fix could define the run. Super Bowl repeat vibes if Howie wheels and deals. Draft? Eyes on a shutdown kid from Alabama next year. Season outlook? 11-6, NFC East champs again. Cowboys rivalry reignited, Giants in the dust. But it starts with trust in Vic's call. Phew, what a ride. From Ringo's beatdowns to Jackson's edge, this CB2 battle's got us all on edge. But that's Eagles football. Passion, pain, and payback. If this fired you up, smash that like button. Tell me, who's your defensive MVP so far? Carter? Slay? Comment below, share this with your tailgate crew, and hit subscribe for more breakdowns. Next week's Commanders preview drops Tuesday. Follow me on X for live reactions. We're building this community one green wave at a time. Until then, stay gritty, eat that cheesesteak, and remember, in Philly we don't rebuild, we reload. Fly, Eagles, fly. Peace.